1993, I had the opportunity to take a seminar, a workshop called Insight, which basically opens you up to the things that you do in life that work for you and what doesn't work for you on a practical level. And it was very moving. Many people changed their lives. I can't really say it changed my life very much, but what it did do is it woke inside of me the question, the desire to find out, what else is there to life. And I started to investigate that, and I started to want to learn what else was there to find a spiritual path, because I felt that was very important. And I started to do a lot of reading, and then later I took a master's program in practical spirituality, and I also traveled to different places like China, Japan, Bora Bora, Kingdom of Tonga, different places in Polynesia. Just basically I was very interested in Buddhism, in spirituality in general, and really I learned not to judge. That's the main lesson that I can say that I learned from those classes, the most important one. And it's very difficult to learn, but I learned it, and I integrated that into my life. And just at the end of my process, my master's class, is when I started to paint. I found out that Paul McCartney was a painter aside from a musician, and I like his music very much, and so I was very interested to see what his paintings were like. When I got the catalog from the show, it kind of opened me up to the possibilities of what else art could be, because before that, perfectionism and classical painting and those kind of things never turned me on. I was never very interested in art because of that. But when I saw the work that he did with abstract expressionism, something shifted inside of me. And I read an interview that came along with the catalog, in which he kind of explained his process, his creative process, and I kind of understood it, because it's a mystical type process. That's also how it works with his music, but that's also how he paints. And I started to understand it, and I said, well, I could do that. And so I started to do it, and for the first time I started to paint, and I didn't judge what I did. I did it and to see what came out in the end. And that's when I started the process of painting. For the first 2 years or so, I just painted a lot to see what kind of style came out of me, without any preconceived judgments on what it should look like or what it shouldn't look like. And I started experimenting, and little by little I found my style, and I developed from there.